Okay, so this weekend hasn't been great. So much so we're on the sofa having cuddles in my blankie. I know, because it's been that type of weekend. So we haven't rode. We didn't want to ride, so I haven't. And normally I'd beat myself up about that. And I think I really should. I should ride, I should get out there. It's not fair on Apollo. Who am I kidding? I know. Who am I kidding? He absolutely is loving the fact that he's just out in the field, not having to do any work, not having to tank around like a tit, not getting wrong because he's tanking around like a tit. Stop. I love you too. So we just haven't rode, and it's okay not to ride every now and then. It's okay not to beat yourself up because you haven't rode. It's okay to say, actually, I need some me time, or I need to be there for somebody else and have that time. Oh my God, it's so stressful. Oh. And that's allowed. We're only human at the end of the day. We own horses because it's supposed to be fun and a hobby and we enjoy it. You finished? Because we enjoy it, not because it's a chore, not because we've got to do stuff, not because we have to ride at every given opportunity. It's the weekend, we should ride. It's fair enough weather, we should ride. The spring and the summer's coming, we definitely need it. No. If that day isn't the right day, if you aren't in the right headspace, if you haven't got the positive energy behind you to get on that horse and go, we can do this together, that horse is just gonna go, no, pal, no, we can't. And that's fine. That is honestly fine. And also, I know that there is horses out there where you think, I can't not ride them, I can't give them a couple of days off. I mean, I've been there, I've done that. The likes of Riot. Riot was a horse who couldn't have a couple of days off. 1, 2 was doable. Spread out. Couldn't be 2 days in a row, and we had to start from scratch. Literally all over from scratch. He was the type of horse where if you give him 2 or 3 days off in a row, you had to start all over again with his work. And it was detrimental to him and to whoever had to then get back on his back. So I appreciate that. So therefore, give yourself that 1 day off. We aren't in the right headspace at the moment. And the boys will pick up on that. Yeah. The boys would pick up on that. The dogs have picked up on that. You know, the dogs have been all over us lately because we just aren't giving off a positive enough energy, so they're trying to change that for us. And it's okay. It's okay to allow yourself, if you aren't in the right headspace, your anxiety takes over, your fears take over. You get on that horse's back and you are dreading every second of it, and it's those type of days where things go wrong. And you then get to the point where you go, I don't want to get back on. I don't want to do this anymore. Why am I doing this in the first place? I know I shouldn't have even attempted it. And then it spirals and you get to the point, because I've been there, where you don't want to get back on that horse at all. And you think, why do I even own it? Why am I putting myself through this? The horrible winter months, the chores of dreading it and hating it and not wanting to get back on become day-to-day life. And yes, you do have those moments where you think, oh yeah, this is why, but they don't outweigh the negatives. And if you just take those days where you say, today's not the day, and whoever is pressuring you to have a lesson or go out on a hack or go competing, if they aren't a good enough friend to understand when you say, I can't, not today, then they're definitely the wrong friend for you. And if you've got that friend who can't physically say it, you need to be a good enough friend to just go, you know what, let's just have a sofa day today. We'll go up the yard later on because we've got to, because, you know, horses need fed. But other than that, let's have a sofa day. Let's just sit down, watch some crap on telly, and have a day to ourselves. Me and you on the sofa, hot chocolate, coffee, tea in hand, whatever. No alcohol if you're driving. Yeah. And allow yourself to be human. Give yourself that day. Have a good cry if you need to. Get back on your feet the next day and start afresh. Because it can very quickly turn sour if you force yourself. If you aren't in that right headspace, it'll turn detrimental. Do you want this, by the way? Anybody? No? Didn't think so.